will be free for all students so that you can be ready for not only NCR company, you can ready for other companies also. And please share this link to your juniors and seniors who are going to pass 2021. Understand? Your college seniors, juniors who are there about to pass on 2000. We completed first 7 points. Any doubts? Is everyone comfortable? Right, in today's class, let us try to go to next topic. What is a variable, use of variable, syntax and compiler and JVM activities. Okay, any doubts from last class? Any doubts from last class? Okay, in material, there will be some mistakes. So please try yourself correct because you have knowledge. Okay, there will be some mistakes. You can just ignore it. Okay, you can find correction. Okay, so a double space may be given a tick mark. You just try to find out because that material is prepared by one student like you now. So maybe unknowingly given tick mark, or where some right is that maybe they are giving wrong, where there is right there may be given right. So just you have knowledge, right? In class whatever I am explaining, that is final. Okay, I will share the link and poster by end of the class once again, and please try to share in all your Facebook and WhatsApp groups, your college groups, so that your college seniors and juniors will be also benefited with the training we are giving, and also with the exam. Anybody if able to crack that exam, 7 lakh per annum and JVM activities. This topic let's complete. It's very interesting topic. Some little bit depth knowledge is there. I hope you will understand easily. So what is a variable? Why variable? How to create a variable? Basic syntax to create variable. So what value can be stored in the variable? How can we create an object? Difference between a primitive variable and referenced variable. Compiler and JVM activities with respect to variable creation statement. Can JVM store data in a decimal format? How to convert decimal value into binary? From which byte the bits are filling, first to last bit or last to first bit? Why bits are filling from last to first? We need to understand these 12 points first, so that you will have complete knowledge on memory management. Then further you can proceed for next points. Okay, let's start first. What is a variable and what the use of variable? What is a variable? What the use of a variable? Come on. What is a variable? What the use of variable? A variable is a memory. Variable is a memory. Simple variable is a memory. You can say a variable is a kind of bottle. It's a memory. What the use of memory? Memory is used for storing value. Memory is used for reading the value. Right? Memory is used for updating value. Then my question is, if you wanted to store value, read value, okay? If you store value, if you want to store value, if you want read value, if you want to modify value, you must access that memory now. Okay? If you want to access that memory, you must have the name now. I'm going on the road. When I'm going the road, somebody wanted to call me, to talk to me. I should have a name. If I don't have a name, how can I talk? How can you call me? So, like how you people are having name, like how some buildings are having name, buses are having name, everything having name. Same way variable also should have name. So what is a variable? Just memory is not a variable. If you want to call some memory as a variable, repeating again, if you want to call variable as a memory, sorry, if you want to call memory as a variable, if you want to call memory as a variable, you must provide a name to it. I'm repeating again. If you want to call memory as a variable, it should have a name. If you don't provide a name, you should not call as a variable. You should call just simply memory location, or you should call location. This statement is very important for next slides. Please try to accept and remember. If you want to call a memory as a variable, you must provide a name to it. If you don't provide a name, you must not call it as a variable. You must call it as only memory. Okay. Now tell me finally, what is a variable? A variable is a named memory location. A variable is a named memory location. Look at there. X memory is generally represented as box. A variable is a named memory location, which is used for storing a value or object reference when during program execution temporarily. A variable is a named memory location. It is used for storing a value or object reference temporarily during program execution. So this is the basic idea. Then now my question, how can I create variable? Already you know, to create variable, I must specify memory type, memory size, memory range. Type, size, range. You have to tell 3 points. These 3 points are given information by data type. How can we create variable? A variable is created by using data type. Which data type? Again, I have 2 data types. A variable can be created by using primitive data type, or also can be created by using referenced data type. Primitive data type is used for creating variable for storing value. Reference data type is used for creating variable, not for storing value, for storing object reference. Okay, na? So repeating once again, if you wanted to store a value or object reference, I must create 2 variables, primitive variable and referenced variable. So let's see now. A variable is created by using a data type, either by using primitive data type or by using reference data type. It means to create a variable, we can use any of the 8 primitive data types based on the value we wanted to store, or in the same way we can also use any of the 5 reference data type based on the type of the object we want to store, based on the type of the value, primitive data type, based on the type of object, reference data types we must use. Can I hope all people understand these 3 words? What is a variable, why variable, how to create a variable? Any questions? Don't think beyond these 3 points, just an idea. Then let's see the syntax. Basic syntax to create variable. Tell me, first, if you want to create a variable, first what I should use? Data type. Following by variable name. Then following by value. Data type, variable name equal to value. Data type will specify how many bytes of memory. Data type will specify type of the memory, size of the memory, and type of the memory. Following by, it will name that memory with the given name. Following by, the given value will be stored in that memory. But now the question, what is this value? This value, what I am allowed to store in this variable, is depending on the data type. Na? This data type can be primitive data type or can be reference data type. If it is a primitive data type, okay, what I can store? A value. What is that value? Mathematical value. If it is a primitive data type, we can store single mathematical value. Okay, na? If it is a reference data type, what can I store? You cannot store mathematical value. Reference variable meant for storing object reference. You must store object reference. The value must be object. So whenever I am in future, whenever I am saying data type, you have to visualize two things: primitive data type, reference data type. In future, if I say value, you must visualize maybe mathematical value, maybe object reference. Okay. Then next question: how can I create object? How can I specify value? 10 is a value, 20 is a value, 30 is a value, 10.5 is a value, single quote is a value, double quotes is a value, true is a value. These are all the mathematical values. You no need to create, just you specify. But object reference is not in your hand. That should be generated by compiler. I mean, that should be generated by JVM. So how can I ask JVM, please you create object and generate one reference for me. For that, you must use a keyword new. I told you na how to create object. Object is created by using new keyword. Is everyone clear? Basic syntax to create variable. If you have idea of the statement, then I can launch so little more depth programming. So I completed 4 points. What is a variable? Why variable? How to create variable? And basic syntax to create variable. In the syntax, what is data type? What is a variable name? What is a value? Okay, every point we have discussed. Then now I am moving to one small example. First, let us try to understand with the primitive data types. After you got clarity on primitive data type, then we'll go for reference data type. Is it clear? Primitive data types, if you understand, reference data types are easy, okay? If you know how to carry one book with your hand, you can easily understand how to carry books by using a bag. Simple. For example, I am giving below statement shows creating a primitive variable. I want to store a mathematical value, primitive int mathematical value, int a equal to 5, int a equal to 5. Int is a data type, a is a variable name, 5 is a literal or value. A value is called what? Literal. Data type, variable name, literal. Variable related basic idea. Shall I proceed? Once one slide completed, I will ask you if you have any questions. Please raise your questions. Okay. Don't click on raise button. The meaning of raise button, I don't know. Are you saying that any problem? General raise hand will be raised when if any problem there. Mahendra, have you any problem? When I ask raise button, only raise button. Don't click on raise button. Raise button is meant for addressing a problem. I have a problem. I'm unable to talk. Then only raise button. Use the chat window to tell yes or no. Okay. And whenever you create a variable in a file in a Java program, how compiler and JVM understand your statement, how compiler and JVM will react to your variable creation statement. Okay, that point you also should understand. So tell me, what is your target? Your target is only writing programs or passing interview? Come on, expecting answer from everyone. Your target is only writing programs or passing interview? If you want to pass interview, are you writing programs or programs are giving to you? Interviewer preparing a question paper with a set of programs. Multiple choice questions, MCQs questions will be there. Those MCQ questions are giving to you, asking, tell me what is output. To answer what is the output, you should think like a programmer or should think like a compiler and JVM. Come on. You should think like a programmer or think like a compiler and JVM. Should not think like a programmer. To develop program, should think like a programmer. To answer the given question, to find the output, you must think like a compiler and JVM. How compiler look at the statement compile? Is there any syntax mistake? How JVM look at the statement? Is there any runtime mistake? If no compile time error, no runtime error, then what is the program execution flow? Then you have to find output, choose a correct or multiple choice questions, multiple choice option, right? Is everyone got the thought in your mind? Is everyone got thought in your mind? So, is it necessary to learn how compiler think and JVM think for variable? Are you ready? Then chalo, observe here. Both are same na, Mr. Devabrata. Machine language will be in with some arrangement. Binary code is also zeros and ones with some arrangement. Both are same na. Byte code is different. Binary code is same. Machine language and byte code is different. Tell her. Come to the point. What compiler and JVM will do when they come across a variable creation statement. Okay, let me explain this point with a program. By teaching all these small chota syntax points, are you feeling I'm wasting your time? So shall I skip all these points? If you feel I'm wasting your point, I will skip them. Directly enter into programming. Sir, we are eagerly waiting for multi-thread program, collections program. Okay, exception handling program. In my academics, those topics are tortured me, sir. We want to learn those topics first. Okay, what you do? Go and post your question, your doubt, your frustration in our Facebook group. Hari sir is teaching minute, small syntax points also. Is it necessary to learn that much minute? Hari sir is not covering quickly exceptionally multi-threading collections. Okay. If this is a way when I can go and join advanced Java, when I can complete advanced Java, when I can learn Spring, okay, your seniors will guide you. You are going in a wrong plan. Okay, you are all going in a wrong plan. Listen, this is core Java path. You started core Java. Listen carefully. Core Java is a tortoise. It will go slowly. Okay, in the middle, once methods chapter completed, now next third chapter of data types, variables, methods. After methods chapter completed, okay, you have to start advanced Java. Are you following? Your advanced Java courses keep going. You have to start advanced Java. Then in the advanced Java, JDBC completed. Okay, then you have to start Hibernate. Okay, and next in advanced Java, servlet is started, half servlet is completed. Then you have to start Spring. Is it clear? Is it clear? This is the way you have to learn. Servlet completed. Okay, Spring. In Spring core module is there. There are some modules. Core module is there. Core module is completed. Then you have to start. Spring is going. Okay, Spring is going. Hibernate is going. Core module is completed. In Spring core module completed. Then you have to start Spring Boot. Are you catching my point? This is the way you have to plan your course. After core Java completed, I will go for advanced Java. Then Java completing, it will take lifetime, your lifetime. Don't wait for core Java to complete. Any of you are here to complete only core Java, not remaining Java? Then ping me at end of the class. If you are here to complete only core Java, ping me after end of the class. Are you catching my point? Please ping me after end of the class. This end of the class today or tomorrow, you ping me. People who are in flow of learning core Java advanced Java as a package, I'm telling you, seriously, I'm telling you, maybe advanced Java completed before core Java. Core Java is huge. Core Java is huge, very, very huge. Maybe you complete advanced Java before core Java only. Okay, maybe you get surprised. Oh my God, advanced Java completed, still core not completed. The name itself is telling core. Core topic will take lot of time. Advanced topic after all, because it's advanced. Advanced means what? Everything is built. Just you need to go and take. Cycle learning will take lot of time. Bike learning, car learning will take less time. Within 1 day or 2 days you can catch. Cycle learning almost 10 to 15 days you will take. Yes or no? Swimming, you take lot of, tomorrow may gone. Spring today there, tomorrow gone. Spring boot today there, tomorrow gone. But core Java evergreen, it will not go anywhere. Based on core Java, you have so many other tools are coming in the market for fast automation, for fast applications development. If you are having the strong core Java knowledge, with the solid basic knowledge, if you have, you can move from one language to another language, one platform to another platform easily. Now people who are attending Selenium based interviews, all people are, they are enjoying Selenium interview. Questions are not coming from Selenium, questions are coming from core Java. All people are coming and telling, sir, thank you so much, because of your core Java I cracked Selenium interview. I surprised, how you cracked Selenium because of core Java, Rabbi? Okay, they used to say that, sir, Selenium 1 or 2 questions only coming, sir, completely core Java only. Are you catching my point? Next, sir, I cracked DevOps interview, sir. How you crack DevOps interview? Sir, core Java is base, sir. Questions are coming from core Java. The solid knowledge I'm giving on core Java will help you to move to any interview, any technology based interview. So believe me and follow me. I know how to cover, which order I should cover, everything. Just plainly follow me. Clear? Then tell me. Now, class test main method. Inside main method, I'm going to write one statement. Int I1 equal to 10 I have written. This line is compiled successfully. Okay, this line executed successfully. As a student, what you people do, just you will see that compiled successfully, executed successfully, my program completed. Then you are a developer. Then as a developer, you will never ever cannot pass written test exam. Written test exam interview will give you a small mistake like this. Okay, small mistake like this. Then if you are a programmer, what is your habit? Type, compile, execute, type, compile, execute. You never did any R&D. One I allowed or not allowed, you never test. Okay, into one is allowed or not allowed, you never test. So what happened now? You are giving compiler level syntax mistakes. Are you catching my point? Are you catching my point? So it's very, very important. You must also know what compiler thinking at this line number, what JVM background doing for this line number. 2 points you need to learn. It may take some 15-20 minutes, but that 15-20 minutes, your mind maturity will be improved too much. And when I'm teaching depth knowledge, you can easily catch. And now come on. When you give the statement to compiler software will look at this one with 4 levels. 4 levels of verification is there. First, it is verifying, is a data type valid or not? Next, variable name is valid or not? Next, is this value valid or not? And if valid, is it compatible to int? And if it is in the range of int, every data type has a range, na? Every data type has a range. Is this value 10 in the range of int or not? It is verifying. Already we tested that point, right? Come on, tell me. Here, no compile time error because data type is valid, variable name is valid, value is valid, value is of type int, value in the range of int. Okay, let us try to test. Int 2i I have written equal to 10. Okay, int, okay, 1 minute. Let me take int i2. I'm writing int 1 i2 equal to a. Is it allowed? Int 1 i2. Compiler allowed or not allowed? Compiler doesn't allow. It is throwing error. Anybody can guess what is the compile time error? I guessed. My first day when I'm trying to understand these points, I guessed. How did I guess? How did I guess what is the error? Because of the syntax. Because I know the syntax. By remembering the syntax, I'm mapping the syntax here. I never use my brain. I'm mapping the syntax. What is this data type? What is this variable name? What is this value? Just I'm mapping those positions to the syntax and applying the syntax here and telling. So tell me what is into one place writing anything is a data type. What the data types? Maybe primitive data type, maybe referenced data type. Primitive data types are fixed, na? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. Any of these 8 data types are fixed. Now tell me, is this given int 1 is in the range of any of the primitive data types list? No. Then compiler is shifting to what? Reference data type. How many reference data types are there? 2. Array means square bracket must be there, na? Array and class. Class means just a name, one name. Below. Now this int 1 not matched to primitive types, int 1 not matched to array, then remaining is what? Class. Below. Now compiler software will assume int 1 is a class and throwing error, cannot find symbol class int 1. Okay. Okay, na? First point, understand? Compiler verifies the data type valid or not. Data type valid means it should be either in, what the meaning of valid? It should be in 8 primitive data types, or it should be array of these 8 primitive data types, or it should be class name. Because there is no primitive data type, there is no array, there is no class name. So throwing error. Next rule. I'm writing int something like that. 3i I have written equal to 10. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? Int is valid. Then going here 3i. What is 3i? Variable name. Variable name should follow identifier rules. 7 identifier rules should follow, na? Okay. 7 identifier rules it should follow. Is it following? Rule number 2 failed. What the rule number 2? Identifier cannot starts with digit. So it is a invalid identifier. It is throwing error, not a statement. Int 3i semicolon expected. What is this? Okay. So identifier must be valid. The next I'm writing int i4 equal to something called blah 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 I have written. Is it allowed? Is it a valid? Is it a valid value? No. Then compiler throw error. What is this? Compiler throwing error, cannot find symbol variable. Okay. I am writing here valid value i5 equal to, I'm writing valid value. I'm writing here something called 10.5. Is it allowed? Value is valid, but can be in the range of int? No. So compiler throw error, not in the range of, okay. Possible loss of conversion from double to int. Okay. Then next, I am writing valid value. But I am writing here true. True is compatible or not compatible? Not compatible. So compiler throwing error, incompatible. Type boolean cannot be converted to int. So finally, how many rules we have to follow? 5 rules. Rule number 1, data type must be valid. Rule number 2, identifier rules, variable name must be valid as per identifier rules. Rule number 3, value must be exist. Okay. Rule number 4, the value must be compatible. Rule number 5, value must be in the range of. If any of these 5 rules are failed, compiler throwing error. Now why there is no error for this line int i1 equal to 10? Because there is no problem. Data type valid, identifier is valid, and literal is also valid. Compile successfully executed. Now let me go and check all these points in the notes part. Now look at there, what is compiler and JVM, what compiler and JVM will do when they come across a variable creation statement. Compiler verify whether the syntax is valid or not. Okay, data type existed or not, variable name correct or not, literal type compatible or not, it is verifying. So compiler applying, okay, five rules, four rules, whatever. Okay, data type is existed or not? Yes, data type is valid. Next, variable name is valid or not? Yes, variable name is valid. Value type is compatible with the data type or not? Yes, compatible. Value range is less than data type or not? Yes, less than data type. Hence, this line is compiled successful. Compatible means can it store or not? For example, I am giving you duster to you, asking to fill water. Can you? Can you store? Now I'm giving a duster to you. I'm asking, can you fill the water? Possible or not possible? Not possible. That means duster is not compatible with water. Water is not compatible with the duster. Are you catch my point? So that means not compatible. I'm giving you marker. If it is online class, I can give you the beautiful examples. Because it's offline, I'm unable to give you those many examples. If it is offline class, people are interacting only with the subject, not like you unnecessary nonsense. So now, because you, Pranita, you asked the question, compatible how, sir? That is a valid question. So I'm getting some real life examples. I'm giving you marker to you. Can you fill the water in the marker? No, no. Why marker can be filled water? By you remove the cap. Remove cap. You can fill the water above. Some drops of water you can fill inside. It is compatible with water, but there is a range problem. 1 liter you cannot fill inside. Okay. So compatible means it can store in that variable. Is that value data type comes under here or not? Do you remember data type range? Data type chart, Java data types are divided into two types: numeric, primitive data types. Okay, primitive data types again divided into two types: numeric, non-numeric. Numeric, under numeric, what is there? Under numeric, what is there? Integral and floating point. Next, integral again divided into two types. What is that? Integer and character. Integer and character. Integer we have 4 data types. Character 1 data type. Under floating point we have 2 data types. Right? And next, non-numeric we have only 1 data type. Now all you people think and tell me. All these values are comes under one group, numeric. All these are compatible to each other. We can assign byte to any of these 7 data types, and this double to any of these data types. Then here what is the problem? Compatibility is not a problem, but what is there? Range problem. Range problem is there. But all these 7 data types too, what is there? Boolean, we have compatibility problem. Boolean cannot be stored here, number cannot be stored. So you need to just think what? They are comes under same group or different group. Same group, compatible, but range problem. 10.5, compatible, but range problem. Okay, good question. Come on. So next, what the job of the JVM? Compiler is responsible only syntax checking. Compiler software is only responsible for checking syntax, given variable creation statement syntax. It will not allocate memory for this variable. All the people should strongly accept one point and strongly remember one point. Whenever you write int I1 equal to 10, all the people tell me. In the next line, if I write system.out.println, system.out.println I1, strongly you should feed this point in your mind. This I1, when you run, what is coming output? 10 will be coming output on the console. 10 is coming. But is the 10 coming from where? That 10 is coming from where? From this line, from the above line 10 is coming. Come on. Yes or no? No. The value 10 coming from the above line, from here to here above line coming. That is your mistake. That is a wrong thought you are having in your mind. Water coming from road, water coming from river, water coming from sea, water coming from bottle, water coming from bottle. Are you catching my point? Water is coming from bottle. Water is there in the well. Water is there in the tank. Water is there in your container, big container. In తెలుగులో మనం ఏమంటాం రాదనే బిందె, వాటర్ బిందెలో ఉంటాయి. బిందె ఎత్తుకొని తాగుతావా? లేదుగా. We are taking into one glass. We are taking into one bottle. The bottle, that glass is what? Memory. Are you catching my point? When you write int I1 equal to 10 SOP in I1, in your academics, all the people are having a wrong thought. The value is coming from above line. What the value of I1 in above line? 10. 10 is the output. This is the wrong visualization. Wrong visualization. Tell me, in childhood, I used to ask one question to my mother. And my mother used to laugh at me like anything. She remembered that question. You know, every time whenever she got that question, she used to laugh. I used to ask, Mommy, why you are laughing? You asked that question, na? Any of you in childhood, did you get the same question? This is a movie theater. This is a screen. And here chairs are there. Me and my mother sitting here and watching. There is a song playing. Hero, heroine is going on. Every few minutes, I used to observe, they are changing their clothes. And then coming, costumes are changing and coming. Again new costume, again coming. Again new costume, again coming. I got it doubt. I asked my mother, Mummy, are they changing their costume and backside of the screen and coming again? But there is no pause now, Mummy. How they are changing? How fast they are changing? They are wearing multiple clothes on their body. What is happening? Any of you got that doubt? My mother laughed and say, no, not Nana, that is already pre-recorded. Already recorded movie just playing here. Hero, heroine is not there on that screen. Backside is not there. You know, once I got some, become, older, means around 10 years, 15 years I got. I alone go to cinema theater with me and my friend go, and we used to verify backside of the screen in the theater. We go and check backside of the screen, is anybody there? We don't know it is coming from the projector room. Later, after some maturity coming, projector room, light is coming. What is that? Then I thought. Are you catching my point? In childhood, we have, wrong thought we are having. Same thought don't have. When you access I1, this value 10 not coming from the declaration. It is coming background memory. This is an instruction to the JVM. Please allocate memory in the RAM with the name I1 with 4 bytes of memory and store the value 10. Are you catching my point? Are you catching my point? Quick respond. So tell me, now onwards, whenever you see variable name, you must not feel that value coming from the declaration. You must feel the value is coming from, value is coming from memory. Who creates that memory? Compiler or JVM? Who creates memory? Compiler or JVM? JVM. In academics, some places you might have heard, compiler allocates memory. How compiler can allocate memory? Compiler only verify the syntaxes, memory creation possible or not. Then JVM will allocate memory. Everyone understand that? Then who will creating memory? JVM. Look at that. Allocating memory for the variable and storing value in the memory is the responsibility of JVM. From a variable creation statement, JVM will allocate memory. How many bytes? Number of bytes based on the data type. Name this memory with the given name. store the given value in this memory. Okay. For the statement int x equal to 5, JVM will create 4 bytes of memory because data type int. Name this memory with the name x. Store the given value 5 in this memory as shown below. This is int x equal to 5, x 4 bytes of memory created, and name this variable as x and store the given value 5. So then tell me now, when you write SOPLN I1 value not coming from here, I1 value coming from the memory and displaying on the console tab. This visualization is very important, sir. Okay, na? Can I hope all the people got clarity? But now I have a one question. Tell me, can a JVM store the given value 5 in the same decimal format in the JVM, in the RAM memory? This is our understanding shortcut memory. Now is the time we need to understand full cut memory. Can a JVM store the given value 5 as it is in the memory? No, it cannot. JVM can store memory, JVM can store value only in the binary format. Why? Operating system will not understand decimal values. Operating system can understand only zeros and ones. Then what JVM will do? First JVM converts the decimal value into binary value. How it will convert? It takes the given value 5. Divide the given value 5 by 2. 2 2s 4. Remainder is 1. 2 1s 2. Remainder is 0. Until the final quotient value is 1, it keep on going. Then it collects the values from bottom to top and arrange the values from left to right. 1 0 1. Okay, so JVM implicitly doesn't store in the memory. Implicitly JVM doesn't store 5 as a 5. Implicitly JVM will store the given value as binary value, zeros and ones. For the conversion we will like this. First accepted a point. All people accepted a point. We have another approach also there to convert. You can take numbers, multiples of 2, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Okay, na? Now you have to count. You must add these digits to get the value 5. Which numbers if I add we get 5? 1, 4 and 1. You take these digits on. On means 1. Remaining digits you make it as off. Off means 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Everyone understand? Either you do division or you follow this approach. Same number coming, 101. Hey, not 101, 101. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. There is a terminology I'm introducing. In Java, memory is measured by bits. Okay, in an operating system, sorry, not in Java, memory represented by bits. What are the bits? 0, 1. Then these 0 and 1's combinations, 4 bits. If you take 4 bits, it is called 1 nibble. Okay, 8 bits combination we call 1 byte. And 16 bits combination, some other terminology is there, I didn't remember, not required. 1 byte. Listen, now Java doesn't follow this 4 bits format. Java follows 8 bits format. The minimum memory occupied to store a value is 1 byte. And how many bits? 8 bits. Observe here. By this 5 division, we got 101. Okay, 1 byte. Okay, first 1 byte memory means what? Try to observe. 1 byte memory is nothing but simple. 1 byte memory is nothing but you can consider as 8 divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, na? Now this is a 1 bit, it is a left and this is right. Okay, now try to answer. The bits are filled after the calculation completed. After the calculations completed, now the bits are filled from which direction? Now 101, 101 are filling from right to left direction. Why? Why right to left direction? Observe, if I write here value 1, after one right side if you place 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, the value 1 is changing, na? The position of 1 is changing. The face value of the 1 is changing. Are you catching my point? The position of 1 and the face value of 1 changing. 1 means 1, one's place. If I write 0 here, the position of 1 is changing to second position and face value is what? 10. 10's place, 100's place, 1000's place, 10,000 place, 1 lakh place, 10 lakhs place. Hello? Now I am adding zeros to left side. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. You place any number of zeros. 1 is coming to one place only. Na? There is no value change. Are you catching my point? So what I am trying to tell you here, whenever you are filling the bits, want you practice one thing. Generally people will take bottom to left to right, but filling the byte to follow this approach. Top to bottom you collect the values, top to bottom you collect and fill right to left. Are you catching my point? Fill right to left. Take the top 1 here, 1 here, 0, 1. Okay, remaining all bits, all bits fill with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Hello, are you catching my point? Then the value is not changed, it's a 5. This is a 1 byte. Are you catching my point? It is a 1 byte. Then tell me, if you create a data type is a short type variable you create, how many bytes will be created? 2 bytes data type is created, na? 2 bytes created. Then now the 2 bytes will be changed like this. And next, the bytes number start from where now? 0 na? 1 na? If you take 0, 1. If you take 1, 1, 2. Your wish. Anything you can consider, not a big deal. And the bits are filling from where to where? Right to left. So now first 101. Remaining all bits are filling with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, na? Next, these 1 byte also filling with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Like that. If you take int data type, how many bits are coming? How many bytes are coming? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 4 bytes. And tell me, last 3 bits are filled with 101. Remaining all bits are filling with 0. Our favorite marks in childhood, na? Arabai, all these are our favorite marks in our childhood, no? How many people got zeros in your academics? How many people got 0 in your exams? Never. You missed that enjoyment here. I got first time in my life 0 marks in my 4th class. 4th class, maths, my favorite subject. I got 0. Okay, 0 out of 25. Then my teacher given my paper last, then called, Hari, come here. go and get the signature from your father. Generally, I take the signature from my mother. Then I shown this paper to my mother. Mummy, 0 I got. Can you please give me sign? Then my mother look at that marks and she also got fear. Cannot manipulate now. Hey, why did you come here? Come on, come on, come on. Why? It's a fourth class, okay? I'm chota bacha na. Why you come this time? Almost is at 5:30 night. At 5:30 I came. I went there. Why you come this time, Nana? Tell me what? Daddy, Nana, sign kaval Nana. I need a sign. Sign. Em sign ra? Jab math lecture, math teacher asked me to bring one sign. Okay. Tell me what? How many marks you got? Without talking, I given that question answer sheet, feeling that he will beat me like anything. That is only expectation. 0 ante beat na. Then my father looked at that marks. He started laughing like anything, loudly. He's laughing loudly like anything. I got surprised. Arey, not beating, why is laughing? I'm getting tension. What happened? After a few minutes, he looked at my face. Come here. I thought I will come. I don't beat ra. Come here. Come. Kadanana, you don't get at least half mark. He questioned me. You didn't get at least half mark. You don't know even single bit also. Okay, no problem. Happen. At least next exam you got half mark. I really surprised the way my father, dealing with the situation. I thought of he will beat me. And he motivated me. No problem, Nana. Now you got 0, na? Already reached 0. The next to 0, what? Half mark, na? Next exam you get half mark. Next exam you get 1 mark. Like that exam you get 35 marks. 35 marks is pass mark, na? Get 35 marks, sufficient. So what a encouragement he given to me. I'm in full depression. 0 marks got, my parents maybe got. After he given signature, but now I'm lifting my collar going like anything. Okay. But I never get 0 next time. And I got very good marks. So at any time he's conducting minimum 70% marks I'm getting. If my father would beat me that day, okay, might be I was in the same 0 position only. He's encouraged me, okay, next time at least got half mark. My mind changed. And my teacher looking at me, your father beat you like anything, na? I smiling inside. Your wish not happen, right, Tumri fella? Okay. My father is different, not like you. That's why I love my father liking it. He's my inspiration. Generally, anybody asks, who is your inspiration? Who is role model? I used to say my father. My father and my brother. Only these two are my inspiration. I never say anybody else. My father, my brother. How to handle the children? My father. Okay. How to handle the family is my brother. Without my brother, today I would not be today like this. That story I'll tell you some other time, okay? Now let's come back to the story. Come back to the subject, okay? So now I hope you got clarity on how JVM store memory inside. Inside JVM, the memory created in a bits format, zeros and ones, based on the data type. 1 byte, short 2 bytes, and int 4 bytes, long 8 bytes. Always memory filled with the bits from right bit to left bit. Okay, because left side bits are filled with zeros, no meaning, no value changing. If right side bits are filling, then problem will come. Everybody got clarity here? Then look at here. I want to first you understand two memory: shortcut memory, complete memory. What the shortcut memory? Xbox file. So in our practice time, we'll just follow X file. Whereas in our memory point, internal memory point, we are going to use complete memory like this. Okay, is it everyone clear? Memory diagram. So in coming examples, I hope it will be comfortable to all. Now, I have finished all the 12 points. Can you please read yourself? What is the difference between primitive variable and referenced variable? What is the difference between primitive variable and reference variable? Primitive variable created by using primitive data type. Reference variable is created by using reference data type. Primitive variable meant for storing primitive value. Reference variable meant for storing object reference. That's a simple point. Please verify all these points there in the material. Later will become never. Why? Your colleges are successfully you passed and getting success today, because there and then you are learning, and immediately after the class you are preparing, so you are getting ready for the next day. If you are in a feeling that taking screenshots or recordings, then nothing will happen to me. Okay, I'm telling you, nothing happened to me. I will get my batch next, my strength next, because you are there to support me. You will promote your juniors, your seniors, your friends. But what about you? Always remember, never becomes, later becomes. Always remember, later becomes never. Because today, if you are wasting 4 to 6, if you say that, okay, later I will spend the time, then that 2 hours of the time to listen now class, now you already having 2 hours you wasted, and how you are expecting more 2 hours you will get in your life? Now you are spending more 2 hours for learning, but your friend is spending more 2 hours for practicing. Then see the difference between you and your friend. You are learning the same topic for 4 hours, and your friend is spending 2 hours for learning and 2 hours for practicing. Who is becoming experienced? Who is moving forward? You are there only. He is day by day moving forward. So change your mind. If you are in a mode of taking screenshots or in the mode of taking recording, pakka, you are inviting failure in your life. No doubt. You're inviting failure in your life. So if you are listening along with me, practicing along with me, and doing revision at home and spending more time for revision, then you will get success. Not success, sorry. I never say success. I'll say excellence. You are going to get excellence. Once you get excellence, success automatically will come. Never run behind success. Always run behind excellence. So why in a COVID time, complete world is in suffering? Okay, but now, you know, all faculties are not getting the students, but I'm so happy. I'm thanks to the God, thanks to you people, I'm getting my online classes sufficient students, right? You are supporting me. Why? Because I run behind not success, I run behind excellence. I got excellence in my subject. I am making the students excellent in their career. That's why success automatically will follow. Never run behind success. Always run behind excellence. Success is yours. Is it clear? So please do more R&D on basic points. Understand, get the thoughts of compiler and JVM ideas. Then Java become very, very easy. Okay. So now we need to understand next points. That is primitive data type variables, problems, solution. Okay. Next, primitive data type problems, array variable, array object, problem to on solution, class variable, class object creation and advantages. Okay. Okay, I'll do one thing today. I'm stopping session here. Okay, today we didn't learn much points, only small points you learn. Yeah, today I'm stopping, no problem. So tomorrow we will try to continue rest of the topics. Is it clear my point? So these topics will